Double busy, getting busy, do. Yo, what's up, it's me, the double busy! With several months before any of my schemes come to fruition, it's time to go raiding. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through the window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I am glad to be well again. What's mustering grounds? Let's go take a look. Size of men-at-arms regiments +2. Maximum number of regiments +1. Excellent! Alright, let's go into our military and let's increase our regiments. Seeing as how most of my neighbors are employing Metzenvartia archer skirmishers and light footmen, I think I will employ more light horsemen to counter the Metzenvartia, and more bowmen to counter the footmen. I almost completely forgot that Elmar was sitting in my prison. I remember all the way back when I first gained a taste for human flesh, something in the cookbook about cooking children. Ah, yes, there's the recipe. So many delicious prisoners, I can't seem to find the time to lose weight. How are my schemes coming along? Ah, quite swimmingly. 2 months' time until King Kejedi is ready to be abducted. I better return home with my troops. Oh wait, no. I'm not going to be declaring war on him. I'm going to be using that hook to force a marriage. Uvia has become a constant scourge upon my life. She always seems to ruin everything I do. The cold-hearted woman smirks as she does it. I will keep an eye on her. Curse you, Uvia. With my agents coming and going freely at the court of Timirovo, King Kejedi is within reach. The agents are in position to let in a small group of people in the middle of the night, and to cover them as they depart undetected, ideally while muffling the screams of a kicking burlap sack. I like the sounds of this plan. I cannot believe it worked! It was as simple as letting some of my allies into the castle in the middle of the night. King Kejedi is no doubt kicking himself over the poor security. Thankfully, it's a lot better where he is now. Hope he likes his new quarters. Well, King. How is it in house arrest? I suppose I could let you out. For a favor. You have no choice but to accept. Farewell, King. This is why I am so paranoid all the time. As I was eating, some food slopped onto the papers that my spy master was giving me to look over. And in releasing King Kejedi, I was not able to subjugate him. Curse his name, being so similar to King Kejedi. What a tremendous, colossal mistake. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce King Kejedi into doing my bidding? A few strong men and ominously worded letters should do it, really. Scribe, we have letters to compose. He knows what happens to rulers who oppose me. Now, I will see to it that Ragnar is married to Mealy, who is still his heir. And now, I can give those lands to my son, Ragnar. Perhaps unloading these counties on my son Ragnar will give me the opportunity to finally lose weight and regain my health. And now for the final part of the plot, to eliminate King Kajay, so that my son and his wife may inherit those lands. All of this planning and preparation has increased my stress a little bit lately, so I think I will host a feast, though I'll do my best not to indulge in food. I think I need a good party to release some stress. While I enjoy how willingly Igor does my bidding, his kinsman, King Dimid, remains outside my reach. Igor is just the man to help me change that, however. My uncle's grandson... my uncle is responsible for their vassal's actions. King Dimid looks aghast, as if Igor's betrayal is a complete surprise. You're willing to back any demand made by this churl? Igor plays along, nodding sternly, as planned. I smile at my soon-to-be new pawn. Do not for a moment believe he is alone either. Now, what would I like you to do? The existence of my plot to murder King Kajay has been discovered. Thankfully, my involvement is not yet known. Oh, and nobody else will join the plot. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of King Kajay's castle, should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local taiga, with all its hidden paths and caves, could be an invaluable resource. I will pay a hunter from Limasil to draw a map. Thankfully, he has been discreet. 135 loot. A decent raid. Plush, vibrant, and soft as the first light of dawn, a merchant presents me with an exquisite carpet in hopes of good future relations. As I marvel at the fine weave, I am struck by a thought. Wouldn't a carpet like this muffle the treading of feet? Even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent? King Kajay will be honored by such a gift. Oh, but he has become extra vigilant, suspecting a trap. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to King Kajay alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Bon appetit, King Kajay. Thanks to the duck and the poison vial, King Kajay is finally dead. Even better, in his death throes, a bone got stuck in King Kajay's throat. Now it is unclear exactly what killed him at all. Must have been something he ate. That's what you get for calling me a cannibal. Bow in hand, quiet steps, eyes on the heart in front of me. A deep breath in. Is that High Chieftain Yemi? My apprehensive vassal is creeping through the taiga ahead of me, fully concentrated on the flighty heart and oblivious to my presence. This is what you get for treating my champion that way. What a shame I did not see you. Perfect opportunity has presented itself. Yuvia, my rival, will be traveling from the castle to the nearby town with nary any guards. She must think she's safe. Perfect time to strike. Ha! I hope she likes her new quarters. Yuvia, would you like to see what I do to my rivals? Why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as forgettable as the pain Yuvia is soon to experience. I could listen to her screams for hours. What an unfortunate accident. I wish I could have done more. And now, Yuvia, I shall devour you. She was very tasty. Very tasty indeed. I am officially a schemer. And now I think it should be time for people to pay me for their hooks. I'm sorry, but I cannot join a war at this time, for I'll be soon declaring my own. In fact, we should get that scheme started right away. Nasi is a deceitful man, and I shall not have him involved in my scheme. Perhaps Shindie will be worth convincing? I don't know, that's awfully expensive. I think we'll work on Anna. Anna, the spy master of King Baromir, has something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get her in my grip. All I have to do is let her know what I know. Apparently, she too is a cannibal. And now that I have her in my grasp, I also have her in my scheme. Let me make sure that my armies are prepared for this attack. King Baromir, king of all Ruthenia, descendant of Agrafena, is planning to travel from Chernigov to Korsun. I have arranged for some brigands to interrupt his little journey and make sure he arrives here instead. Soon he will be at my mercy. But first, I'll let him know that he is going to become my vassal. And the brigands have done their job. I hope he likes his new quarters. Now, King Baromir, if you want to protect your life, and you don't want to become my dinner, I suggest you become my vassal. Thanks to some sieging, now I can afford to create the Kingdom of White Rus. Now I need to check and see. Helgi is in line to get Novgorod and Ruthenia, but not White Rus. Well, I'm at a bit of an impasse because the Kingdom of Novgorod, Ruthenia, and White Rus all exist, but that one's going to get split off, just like what happened with Bjarmaland way back at the beginning. I'm a little bit stressed out, and I have a prisoner now, so perhaps I need to eat because I am a comfort eater. Oh, you have died. King Ruslan of Novgorod has crossed the door to the world of spirits at 60 years of age. He died from complications related to obesity. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he could still not outsmart Tuoni. King Helgi ascends to the throne. Being both thrifty and frugal, the realm will surely prosper under his rule. King Ruslan, 27 years. That was pretty good, especially considering all the intrigue and all the problems we had at the beginning. Obviously obesity, eating too many humans. He ended up being the cultural head. He was dreaded, exalted among men, faithful, finished off with the stewardship after all those intrigue perks that he got, and fought 14 wars. He passes on to his son Helgi, who is now the cultural head, distinguished, faithful, and has fought in 4 wars. He's 30 years old, he's at war for that one county, and he's a smallpox survivor. Alright, that's a good place to stop, and we'll start the next episode after I've figured out where we're at with our domain, our realm, and our kingdoms, and our progress towards gaining the Empire of Russia. See you on the next one. Double busy, getting busy, do.